Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. I just popped on your late. Hey, Betty. Hey, Broken. Hey, Marie. Hey, everybody else. What I miss?
Anyone want a free ginger? I don't want it anymore.
Thanks, Nugget.
You gave me a
He's...
goddamn aneurysm.
Okay. Can everybody hear me? Hey, McKay. Oh my goodness. Right. Sorry. I was having some issues. Couldn't get into. It's been so long. Let's just put it that way. It's been way too long. It's been since October since I went live. Hey, Barb.
Hey, whoa, hey, watch me.
It's been that long. I mean, I've been on lives with other people, but going live from my channel, have not done that since my birthday in October. Hear my daughter in the background.
Yeah, I'm fucking fantastic. You all know who I am.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, beautiful lady. That's Michelle, my Belle, my sweet Marie, my Barb, my spirit animal. I am sorry I made everybody wait. Oh, just had a lot of technical difficulties. I shouldn't have expected that, or I should have anticipated that. Hey, Wendy. Yeah, I didn't see Wendy. Oh, there she is. Hey, gorgeous. What you doing there? She's always giving me those frosties and fries. Hey, the more the merrier. This sound might be a little wonky because I have a different headset right now.
She's using my headset.
Yeah, I'm using Nugget's headset. Since Nugget killed my headset.
I didn't fucking kill your headset. Do not blame me for every technological problem you have. I'm sorry you're technologically inept. If anything, you don't even pay me for your tech support.
Oh, right? I owe you back pay?
Yeah. I need medical care too.
Blissful.
You're gonna make me fucking croak.
Oh my gosh, she's spicy tonight.
I'm always spicy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right? How did something so mean come out of me?
I didn't come out of you. I fucking spawned from the depths of hell.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
You wish you could be associated with me.
I would say you get that from your dad.
I don't get anything from either of you. I'm Nugget. Fuck that.
You're legendary.
I wanna be legendary. Oh, that's actually
legendary Nuggets.
I need to charge my phone.
Right? I mean, for those of you, Michelle knows my kids. So does Broken. You need, okay, hold on.
I need something entertaining aside from my favorite music. Don't you miss me?
Oh my goodness, Nuggy. Yeah, I told Nuggy I was going live tonight.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been in the mood to play anything.
Nuggy's usually on my laptop doing her grind, doing her channel.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, don't worry about that. Do not touch that, mother. Do not touch that.
I was just going to shut it off.
You don't need to know what's on my phone.
I don't want to know. I'm just closing it out.
Just.
Because I don't want to know what you got.
Oh my god, stop trying to. You're right clicking. You need to left.
Yeah, I'm shutting off all your notifications. I'm shutting everything off to your phone.
Oh my god, mother. It's a good thing I was right here, man.
Oh my gosh, the snafus tonight. Hey Milan, what's up, beautiful? And then love the title. At this going right, seeing in the cesspool. Some might want to exit stage left. Well, yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, everybody needs. I swear to God, We need a dose of self-awareness out here.
Okay. I have something. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, or I wreck you. Because some of these people are extremely self-destructive. I'm not even in this community, and I can see the effects of their stupidity. I get to say that because I'm not affiliated with anyone but my mother, and my actions do not reflect my mother's. So, don't even try.
Jeez.
I'm very pissed today. So.
Well, drink another Monster there.
I wish I had a third one. I don't. I'm taking donations for extra monsters.
You're right, Milan. A truckload of holy water would be helpful. The thing is, what I'm noticing, and I know I'll probably catch flack for it, but there is a lot of lack of accountability, lack of self-awareness, and people do not understand, when you say self-aware, right? When it's said, hey, self-awareness, right? Or they're like, oh, that person's not self-aware. As they speak from a place where they're not self-aware, okay? The hypocrisy of that. It's like, okay, I see people out here that are holding themselves accountable and admitting to stuff they've done in the past, correct?
Taking accountability is always good.
Right? They're taking a moral inventory. They're being accountable for their actions. Sometimes they've apologized 10, 20, 30 times.
I'm almost proud.
And I am so happy you made it, Scarlett. Hey, Maddie's karaoke channel sounds wonderful. They're not holding themselves accountable, but they're pointing at other people. It's phenomenal. I've never seen that much of it. Hi. Oh, Andog. What's up? What's up, Andog? I'm not seeing it. I know a lot of people are saying a lot of things about a lot of people.
What? I didn't say anything. I don't know people.
I mean, and I like so many people. Like, take Michelle K here. I love her. I love my girl, Michelle.
You need to crash out.
Of course, these are all people that I enjoy talking to in other chats. And, some of you may have never heard my voice before. And for that, I apologize.
You get used to it and tired of it eventually.
And yeah, you get used to Nugget too.
I'm a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. I'm usually busy doing something with my kids. That's why I haven't been lives. Well, you know what I mean? Well, I shouldn't say busy. I'm at driving and stuff like that. And you do your little your
streams on Fridays. That's all I do.
No, but I
mean,
games. Yeah. You have your games and you have your lives that you do.
Look, I take college classes. I'm allowed to get stressed and play my games. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm smarter than half the people
that
you associate yourself with. I know I'm smarter than me.
I'm proud of you because you are taking college classes as a sophomore.
I'm proud of myself.
But Willa Blossom, hey sweetheart. Dave, good to see you, sweetie.
Who was it that gave me the money?
Cherokee, oh my gosh. Amazing. I am so glad to see y'all.
Who was that gave me my birthday money again? Online alias, nothing.
Oh, Broken.
Yeah.
Broken sent you that birthday money.
She's currently my favorite because she gave me
She's money. Your favorite?
She gave me money. I like
her. Broken. I'm sure Broken will love to hear that.
I like her because she gave me money.
No, you like.
She gave me money. Yeah. Only person who gave me birthday money aside from my grandma. I have favorites.
He can be bought for a small price.
The small low price of about $25. I am I have no morals when it comes to money.
Hey, Amy, good to see you, sweetheart. Oh, man. I tell you what, and that's what I was talking about basically accountability. And I know there's a lot of people that are mad and do not understand that, but there are people out here taking accountability for things they have done in the past. And then there's other people skating past it and around it. Are we to penalize the people, that are being holding themselves accountable or who have admitted to stuff? Those are the people that are getting the most flack. You know what I mean?
I think it's because like people want to jump on the hate train of the people who are like, hey, they're like admitting they're wrong. They're like, hey, I did something wrong. I'm trying to take responsibility. But they will not. You notice how they never actually jump on the case of someone who is actively still doing something that is irresponsible and childlike when they're a fully grown woman slash man.
Good point.
Like, I'm a fucking sophomore and I can see that's bullshit. I take more responsibility fucking like doing my schoolwork than have these people.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell?
Oh, you're
Dude, if a sophomore is outshining you in your fucking responsibility, that's just sad. Like, I pity you. How does it feel to get pitied by a 16-year-old? You already said I'm a sophomore, and I might as well just say that right now. I'm 16. Who cares? Shit? Like, but if you're getting pitied by a teenage girl, that's very sad. I'm not Ginger Jr. I'm Nugget. Get it right.
she's the harder version of me.
I am no version of you. I am all original, baby.
I love this kid.
I don't care for true crime or drama, right? But like I like whenever Ginger's like saying, "Oh yeah, this is unfortunate that this happened," I fucking do a 180 turn. I'm like, "What happened?" I'm a teenager. I love gossip. But like, what the actual hell?
And mind you, it's not like I push this stuff down my kid's throat or anything.
She doesn't. I just overhear it, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Like,
Like,
she's smarter than me. I mean,
she's smarter than half of these people. I've just figured myself. You cannot see it.
Yeah, yeah, Michelle, you're right. I don't think any of us care for it, but it has become quite an addiction, and I think it's more addictive to some people than it is others. I think there's like I've discussed this before that it's become for people that already have what I grew up with an alcoholic and an addict, okay? So I observe and I see some of these things and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is what's going to happen." And then I predict it and it happens. Okay? Because you grow up with that, you become hyper vigilant and you see it happening. You also can see who's lying and who's bullshitting too. She has no clue everything that's going on because she don't care. I mean, she's too busy writing her papers and playing her games.
Oh, yeah.
And
no, I wrote a whole ass essay because something pissed me off today. Current MLA formatting 3 pages. Oh, the whole nine.
I don't know where people find the time of day. I mean, a lot of times I just throw an earbud in while I'm driving people around to, like who need rides to work or rides home. I see things and then it happens. Yeah, that's what you have to. You're in tune, and the thing is, you have a soft heart, Scarlett. So when you want to believe the best in people, escaped and landed here. I think you're right, Amy. I think they did escape and land here.
Yeah, and I'm the fucking what is it? The doctor. There's a song for that. I don't remember it.
Oh, 3. No, I mean, my mom worked in a bar, so yeah, she went through rehab and everything. So And then she went to school, got her degree in women's studies and alcohol and drug abuse. Yeah. I can't believe how people come on here pretending to be someone they are not.
I actually did a study on this one.
You did a study on this?
Yes.
Okay.
So it is because they believe, since there is a sense of anonymity, like
anonymity.
Yeah, I can't say it right now because I have a bit of a stutter on but it's because of that sense of like being anonymous. They feel they can do whatever. And there was a bunch of studies on this, and I did I did some like research on those studies and shit. And it's sort of people are compelled to do bad things or be a bad person in general when they feel they don't have any repercussions for it.
Mm-hmm.
And since the internet is such a vast place and you can create a sort of new identity,
mm-hmm.
Of course they're going to create one so they can be a bad person. And like I see a lot of that on here. Like there are some people who are very genuine. Like unfortunately, my mother. Yeah, she's as gullible as she is online in real life. Trust me. Ask her for $2, she'll give you $2. Hey, mom, can I have $2? Anyway, that's a joke. She'll probably get to me later, like, here you go, you asked for $2. Anyway, but the point is, like Fallon there said, I told you everybody's acting here. Everyone's an actor, but they should put it in their description. Spear has self-motivation. Okay, that's kind of turned into gibberish at the end.
Yeah, basically what Scarlett, that's Scarlett.
Oh, that's Scarlett? Okay.
Yeah, what she is saying is that people put on a facade.
Yes.
And then it's acting. It's all an act. And they do some of this over the top stuff for money, for, donos, all sorts of things, right? And they manipulate everybody.
Yeah.
Now, when you're a genuine person, it's hard for us to wrap our heads around it.
She's studying the psychological part of the brain and what causes them to tick, and it's not interesting. Preach on, kid. I love you. I love me too. Who doesn't love me? I'm fan-fucking-tastic. Anyway, but it's like I was saying earlier. It's the anonymous feeling, and and most times there will be no guilt with saying rude things, hurting someone, and
yeah, because you see a lot of like suicide. Trolling.
Slip and slide.
Yeah.
It's not, that's a funny way to say it, but it's not a funny topic. My age group is very susceptible to things like that because we're still developing, and even though I feel more mature than half the people on here, you didn't hear that. Anyway.
You're more mature than most of the people in your school, but go on.
But it's the sort of, anyone can be susceptible to it. It's just that some are more susceptible than others because they could have things going on that you don't know about. But there are also those who will take advantage of that. And this is the case where a lot of like, I'm trying to, how would I say do I just say it out loud?
Abuse?
Yeah.
You can say abuse.
Okay, but it's the case, it's a similar thing with, oh my god, my fucking phone dropped. But it's a similar case with domestic abuse and stuff.
DB.
Yeah, DB. And it's the feeling that you can't get away, so you gotta comply with it. And it's a similar mentality.
Like you're put in a survival mode.
Yeah. It's like yeah. But I'm reading chat, but I'm also trying to think of like a way to say stuff. But you don't want to believe that, like Marie said, you don't want to believe people can be bad. But there are some people who are just genuinely very bad people. They're
predisposed to it.
They're predisposed to it. It's hurt people.
Right.
I like to study a lot on sort of human behavior, which is why one of the careers I'm considering is like psychology or something. And I hold myself accountable for what I say and I do. I don't know anyone, but that is a good mentality.
Yeah.
Because if you hold yourself accountable,
how else are you going to grow?
Exactly. How else are you going to grow as a person? Mistakes shape you. They help you grow. Yes. No. Oh, okay. I heard that my son said that the other day.
That tells you we're raising good kids there, Scarlett.
But I myself, if I would say something mean, I never mean it in like a malicious way. I'll mean it in like a playful way because sometimes I'm mean to my friends as a joke, and we get that.
Yeah, but we're sarcastic that way. That's kind of the way we talk in our family.
I would never tell someone to
opt themselves.
Exactly. I would never want anyone to actually unalive themselves. I would live with that guilt. Okay, if they actually did that. You have a channel asking for donations.
Boost fund from people that have addictions that are in recovery, then yeah, Kool-Aid funders they're the ones doing it in the open. Yeah.
There are people who are doing it for selfish gain. If you're doing it for a genuinely good cause, say like you're donating to a charity, like
But here's the thing: when you have people out here, there's some people that make up things, funds, and make up stories or exaggerate them in order to get donations and
that is why
funds.
That is why I personally would recommend that you, like, if they're saying, "Oh, it's for a charity" or something like that, that you do full research.
Donate straight to the charity, not to that creator.
Donate to the charity, not the creator. Because if they're not a trustworthy creator, then you shouldn't be donating to them.
Well, and then the ones that repeatedly do that. And that's a good point, Marie. That's a good point, sweetheart.
Life doesn't make you a bad person.
Yeah.
But there are...
When you don't learn from it, that's when it becomes a problem.
That's when it becomes a problem. When you refuse to see that you've done any wrong, it is the sort of thing that...
Yeah.
It's sort of what brings us down as a society, in my opinion. I love this song. Sorry, I have like music playing in the background. It's the only thing keeping my...
That's why you're the reverse of me, right, Broken? We joked about that, haven't we? It's like, I want to see the best in people. But there have been times that I have looked at the bad things people have done or the bad traits and then just kind of side-eyed them, right? But I still gave them the benefit of the doubt. And when the opportunity came around to get to know people, I've done that because the circumstances around the situation may have been different, right?
So I'm seeing two opposing like sort of views here. Broken with seeing the bad first, and then Betty was seeing the good.
Mm-hmm.
There is a way to see in between.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sometimes you have to try and see both sides. It's difficult, but it can be done because that's what I do. You want to see the negative traits, and you want to see the positive.
And it's part of the survival mechanism within you.
And I personally have a very like major flight or flight response, and it's flight most of the time. But it's sort of the idea that you need to see everything before you can fully decide what kind of person someone is. And this is from like my personal experience. I have made a lot of mistakes in my life. You know, my very short life. It kills me when someone says I'm sorry and then yeah. Then
you're not. See, the way I was raised, my mother would say that.
I'm sorry.
You don't say you're sorry unless you actually mean it and you plan to change that behavior. Otherwise, you're just putting a Band-Aid on a broken bone.
Sorry. I love this one.
That's how she would put it. I'm like, well, that's kind of drastic, but as I'm older, it makes sense.
Sorry, I'm absolutely like typing. I donated to the charity with Molly Go Lightly, and it turned out after I donated, my account kept getting deducted. I looked into it, and it was that's why you do research.
Oh, sorry, heavens.
I'm not faulting you, but that is a good reason why in the future you really you want to research what you're looking at.
Oh, and I'm sure she does now. It's
better to be this is this is a saying I literally live by. It's better.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Okay. Yeah.
Or an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure.
Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. That is not a good one to live by. Okay, trust me. Not good. I will never say sorry unless I mean it because it's accepting responsibility. I won't apologize for something I didn't do.
And you shouldn't have to, Amy. You shouldn't have to apologize. And you shouldn't have to apologize for things that people make up either.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you in your head. I'm still mad about the time you yelled at me She yelled at me because I forgot to eat dinner, and I was like, I didn't even do anything. She's like, there's a mess on the counter. I didn't even do that. But anyway, sorry was just no meaning to some. That's the problem with people easily. I stuttered so bad. I need to.
I dropped the link if anybody's interested up, and coming up. Go ahead.
Just know I won't be able to hear you. It's a headset. It doesn't have earbuds, so I will not be able to hear you.
She'll see your lips moving though.
I'll see the icon move, and I'm gonna laugh because I like the way it like bounces. It's so silly. Oh God. Oh, can't even hear it. But
yes, I mean, and that's Nugget's gotten on me before that. She's always said that, Mother, you're too optimistic. It makes me sick.
Your optimism sickens me.
There you go. And of course, your sister Sage, she's optimistic like me too.
Oh God, don't get me started.
She's even more optimistic than me.
Yeah, I know. It happens so many. Oh God. No, not that.
I'm saying it sickens you though.
It sickens me.
But you guys are close.
Your optimism is depressing.
Her my optimism is depressing.
Yes, because you're so optimistic that you're gonna believe whatever someone tells you.
No, I don't believe
Mom,
everything.
It says gold ball on the ceiling.
I'm not looking.
God damn
it. And I'm not looking at the dead bird flying by in the sky either.
Hey, Mom, there's a Kit Kat taped to the ceiling. No, seriously, there is.
No, there isn't.
There is.
No, there isn't.
There's. I taped one to the ceiling.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
For one thing, you're too short to reach the ceiling there.
It's up there.
No, it's not.
It's up there.
You're not going to make me look.
Yes, I am.
I am not I am not looking for the imaginary candy bar on the ceiling.
There's a candy bar on the ceiling. I'm not kidding. It's a Kit Kat.
There's no Kit Kat on the ceiling. First of all, the step ladder, he wouldn't be able to reach the ceiling. Even with the step ladder.
She said she wouldn't look up. She looked up anyway.
I pointed at the ceiling and said he wouldn't be able to reach the ceiling.
You pointed and looked up. So therefore, goal achieved.
Oh, hey, Retro.
Sorry, I just spent a minute gaslighting Ginger into believing there was a Kit Kat on the ceiling. She didn't believe me, but she still looked up. I count that as a win.
Oh my goodness. So let that be a lesson to all of us. Do not apologize for anything you haven't done out here. And don't take accountability for other people's stuff. And that means you, Amy, because I've seen you take accountability for stuff that you didn't even do a couple times. Just so they'd leave your friends alone. I've seen that happen.
Oh, sorry, my bones hurt. I feel old.
Old little girl, Retro, yeah.
I'm not an old little girl.
No, he's talking to Retro.
Yeah.
Retro, he called her an old little girl because some people joke around about Retro because she's so young spirited, and she looks really young, and she's my age. Well, she's a couple years younger than me. She just turned 50. I see what you're doing, Nugget.
Look away. God damn it.
You look away. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I've seen you. And then it's like when the truth comes out, it's like, what? Well, stuttering actually is common in people of high intelligence.
It's mainly because
you think faster than you can speak.
I speak faster than well, I think fast. So as I'm I don't slow down to think. As you can see now, I don't slow down so I can articulate what I'm saying, because then I feel I'm going too slow. So that's why I speak faster, because it's I can get the words out. But also, if I speak too fast, then I lose what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
And then I stutter over my own words. I didn't always have the stuttering problem. It just started happening as I got older. Like, I remember I didn't have this before, like in like 4th grade. Fun fact: I never finished my 5th grade year.
Oh, because of COVID?
Yeah. I feel like that's a little interesting tidbit people would want to know, that I never finished 5th grade year. I'm missing a whole year of education.
Yet you're ahead.
I'm still ahead though. I feel like that is the only thing ensuring I don't graduate this year. I'm kidding.
Oh wait, I missed that. Retro is evil. Oh, is that a new rumor?
I'm able.
That's what's so funny is to watch Retro go off because she's the sweetest, most chill person. Oh, but this is gonna. Oh, I'm gonna tell her, Retro. You better be ready for this. Watch this reaction. Retro's a Swiftie.
What the fuck?
Retro and Amy are Swifties.
I don't care for Taylor Swift. I don't hate her, but I also don't like her. Like, there's some of her songs I do like, but I just don't like her as an individual. Because I hate to say it, but she will push out like albums just to like so she can stay in the top and like make sure other artists don't get the top spot.
Well, there's only so long you can do that. I mean, you might as well while you can.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I said, I don't really care for her. If you like her, that's good for you. Like, I'm sure you wouldn't judge me for liking a different artist unless they were problematic, right?
yeah.
So, if you like Taylor Swift, that's good on you, man.
I thought she'd say Taylor Swift is the devil.
No, that's... Oh, is it because of the Bart Baker parodies?
Yeah.
No, she's not the devil. That's just a funny joke. Like, I myself am not a big fan of Taylor's music. Sure, she's got a good voice and she has some good songs. But, did you take my daughter and kidnap her? Seriously, I think you did, and put her in a 16-year-old body again. What is this, Freaky Friday? No, unfortunately.
She remembers Raven.
Yeah, I do. I just don't remember like a lot about her. I just know her name.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I know about her. Like, I have the memory of a goldfish. I love Kendrick. Oh my god, yeah. He went. He was not looking at the cameras the entire time, and then he goes, "Say Drake," and looks directly at the camera. I love that. That's it. I've never watched the Super Bowl because I'm not a football fan. Okay. I do not do.
Amy is Kendrick and Nikki is Drake.
And took a teardrop. He nailed that. He did. I have the utmost respect for him, man. I don't listen to Kendrick's music a lot. I've heard clips of Not Like Us, and I like it. I love the boldness of a man willing to go, "Say Drake," and trying to strike a chord. It's probably A minor. I won't, like, I genuinely vocal stem to that sometimes. That and Plastic Flamingo. I have a lot of weird vocal stems, okay?
Yeah, you have a lot of stems.
I gotta do something, But my personal favorite artists are, at the moment, it's Mitski and the Crane Wives. Also another one, I can't remember. I don't watch it all. Yeah, no, it's fine. You don't have to.
You used to be so into Imagine Dragons.
I still am. Who said I'm not? I just don't listen to them as often. But A minor. Yeah. Anyway, God, oh my God, no, stop it. Sorry, Spotify's trying to be a weird little goober. I have like a lot of specific. Oh my gosh, I need to genuinely look at the list of music.
You still figuring out your iPhone?
No, I got it. I currently do like Ask Your Daughter if she likes Joji. Oh, are you talking about the guy that made Glimpse of Us? That's the only song I think I know from him. Or them. I don't know. I really like that one.
I tell you, I made such a butt out of myself because I was talking to her older sister Sage, and I said, "God, this song keeps going through my head, right?"
Yeah.
And I go, and it was a Dojo Cat song, and I said it was Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, and you were confusing it. Joji is my jam. I like Joji's voice. I'm genuinely trying to think who is like I remember like God damn it. Sorry, I'm like you can hear me struggling right now.
You can't tell. She's.
I'm looking through my playlist. I don't think that's the right one.
They don't think you ADHD though, like your siblings.
They think I'm autism.
Yeah, they think you're autistic.
I might be. I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Right? You're in the process.
Marina, that's who I was thinking of. Marina, Mitzi, and the Crane Wives.
And the Crane Wives?
I love the Crane Wives.
I don't know. I just like Train, that's all I know.
Yeah, you fucking freak.
I'm old. I like Train.
If you're not a Crane Wives fan, do not interact. I'm kidding.
I remember that. What was it, about a month ago when your brother called you edgy and you got so mad?
I'm not edgy. Okay? I'm not. Like, what the fuck? I'm not edgy. I'm Nugget.
I think you kind of are.
I'm not edgy. Do not call me edgy.
With your Exorcist sweatshirt.
I'm sorry, this is the only comfortable fabric. God damn. I didn't know people were so judgy, especially you.
I got it for you, so.
Yeah.
I figured you.
It's my favorite color and it's comfortable. Are you really judging me right now?
No.
Should I judge you for walking around the house in your PJs? Constantly?
Hey, I'm dressed now.
You're still in your PJs, Mom. I'm not blind. You're wearing 2 sweaters, a shirt, your PJs, and pants. And my old Fox mukluks. Like, what the hell, woman? I can't wear those because she wore them once and I never wanted to wear them again.
Well, you know what? You're
I don't wear clothes that you've already worn.
You're fashion shaming me now?
Yes, I am. Because your fashion sense atrocious.
Well, of course. I mean, if you liked what I liked, that would be really weird for you to wear sweaters and Mr. Rogers cardigans. And
you don't wear cardigans.
This is a cardigan.
This is not your color.
I know. Redheads should not wear burgundy cardigans.
That's just not your color. Your color is black.
Yeah.
In a coffin.
Black in a coffin? Really?
6 feet under.
Oh my gosh, should I take that as a threat? Ooh.
It's a promise. Ooh. Don't take it as a threat because it's a promise.
It'll happen one day.
It'll happen. Under mysterious circumstances.
Mysterious circumstances? You heard it here, folks. You heard it here.
Mysterious circumstances, everybody. Mysterious circumstances. Is that what you say?
When people lie, bad things happen. Oh, wait,
green is a beautiful color for redheads. That is because it is the complementary of red. If you need art, yeah.
Come and act as if it didn't happen. It's bizarre. It is. That's true, Betty. It is true.
That's because of color.
You should see me without makeup on. Oh, wait, that happened. And you are actually gorgeous, Amy. You're a very beautiful lady. She's got this really dark hair.
Okay.
And then really pretty light blue eyes.
Okay.
Just perfect, flawless skin. She's a sweetheart, too. Okay. Gorgeous teeth. Psst. But, other people on here would make it sound like she's some type of hag.
Who is bothering me? Who is bothering me? I am trying to. Oh my god! Sorry, my phone keeps vibrating and
it's probably your friends.
Yes, it is.
Probably Augie.
No, it's not Augie. It's my friend Dream.
Oh, okay.
I like the weird Minecraft content creator. We just call him.
It's okay, but the real effects of seeing people without makeup is even better. See, I haven't really been that into makeup since I was like 20 years old. You know what I mean?
Don't lie to yourself.
No, the putting all the foundation and stuff on.
Lady, when we go somewhere, we have to tell you it's like 30 minutes later than it actually is, so you'll actually get ready earlier.
Yeah, but I'm not spending that time putting foundation and everything else. And
you're chronically late.
I'm in the car half the time before anybody else.
That's half the time. The other half, you're just sitting like, and then we're just like, oh, we're going somewhere? Mom, we told you about this 3 days ago. No, you didn't.
I saw something shiny and sparkly and got sidetracked.
Yeah, but even I get sidetracked by shiny and sparkly, and I remember.
Yeah, but I'm old and getting distracted.
Yeah, you have old timers, okay?
No, I have some timers because sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't.
It's gonna turn into old timers.
There you go. There you go. It's inside. It's inside that matters. It is. I was like, I am not. And then, like, I have my pictures, all sorts of different pictures of me. I don't care. I just don't, do lives with the camera on half the time because of the, broadband. I'd be probably cutting out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, everybody's on the internet in the house. I mean, we got that running. Your sister's TV is always running even when she's not here.
What's wrong with my music?
Your music's fine.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Didn't mean to offend.
That's what I thought.
I will sleep with one eye open.
Sleep with both. Oh, here's a man baby.
That's the worst thing to ever do. I always hated that, except if you have bags under your eyes. I don't get bags under my eyes.
I do. I always have them.
I don't think you always have them.
I always do. I never really get a good like.
I think sometimes you get a little bit of that purple right here.
Girl, I'm always tired.
But that's, your dad gets that, and your sister. But then she puts on all sorts of corrector and
like, people piss me off so much it just makes me tired. Like, I'm always tired.
Well, it's like your dad had this wonderful idea. He was always saying, let's get a stencil kit and spray on. Before they came out with spray on foundation, he was talking about it.
Oh, like, he invented it, dude.
He was like, spray that stuff on with the stencil kit for some of these people. But you got to look at it from a man's perspective. Like, he goes out, he picks up a chick. Does he want his pillow to look like a clown slept there the night before?
Caca.
Don't matter. Stop it, people.
Caca.
A little bit. No, stop it.
Caca.
No, inside is full of caca.
Dude, like, I have a friend, like, he's Hispanic, and he, like, when he said caca, I just can't, like, stop laughing, because I know what it means, but to me, it's such a funny fucking word.
It sounds funny.
It sounds funny. I'm sorry.
The older I get, the less makeup I want to wear. I'm like, if my makeup takes more than 10 minutes, I'm out. I usually, if I go to put on makeup, it's eyeliner and a little bit of eyeshadow.
Man, I don't put makeup on because that's too much effort.
And that's about it,
Do I look like I want to put an effort to look better? No.
Hey, yeah, especially when you have super long hair, Amy, right? I always have my hair up, and it's like when I take it down, everybody's like, I forgot how long your hair is, When you go to bed, you have to tie it up. Otherwise, you get that knot at the nape of your neck. You know what I'm talking about? You get this knot at the nape of your neck. So you either have to braid it or I have to do one of those loop buns at the nape of the neck where you loop it to a ponytail and loop it into a half bun. And then otherwise, it's like I wake up and I look like, well, my hair's not that dry, but like Grandma Munster, like all over the place.
Caca is a fun word. If you ever get in a serious political debate, throw caca in there. I will absolutely do that.
That sounds like fun. Your view is caca.
I actually got into a political debate on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the most calm political debate me and my friend were having. We're just like, yeah, but like understand this, and they're like, yeah, I understand that, but can you? What about this? So and then we're like, okay, that was fun. Yeah, that was actually really fun.
Well, you are kind of a screaming type of liberal chick.
I'm not it.
Oh, come on, you're liberal. You're not conservative one bit.
I'm not liberal either.
Are you middle of the road like me?
I'm nothing. I don't do politics. I see something and I'm like, okay, but this would be better, but sure, I'm not gonna give a shit.
Oh yeah, my hair does too. Like, dude, if I throw it up,
I don't even plan to vote.
It takes forever for it to dry.
I'm never gonna vote when I grow up. I don't care.
You're not going to vote when you grow up?
No, because either way we're fucked. Sure, one guy might fuck us over the us, but I'm not gonna. I don't care.
You know, I used to do all sorts of weird stuff with my hair. I'd turn around and like French braid it, double French braid it. I used to do little French braids in the older girl's hair. You used to love me doing your hair.
Yeah, I used to love pigtails, and then I couldn't for like a few years, and I was so sad about it, and then I hated it. But Destiny, like a game or
Yeah, it does feel strange when you cut a significant amount of hair off. It does.
It's freeing for me because then I have less weight on my head. I've gotten my hair cut about several times in my life, but 2 times in the recent years. And that's because one year I just wanted like most of it gone because I was tired of it. And that was ironically a week later I sprained my ankle.
Oh yeah.
I sprained my ankle. It was a severe sprain too, so I was like out for a fucking week. Destiny the YouTuber? Nope, never seen Destiny the YouTuber.
Your hair is like in a what would be considered a medium bob.
Yeah, fucking look fantastic.
Because you can still pull it back if you want to, or you can leave it down.
I like better with it down.
Yeah. Because you got that cute little nose.
Your finger near my face again, and I'm biting it off. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
Don't tempt me, woman. That's what
we will have to go to the hospital if you try to put your finger in my face.
Well, I took her sister to get her haircut, like her older sister, and she's always got to do all these layered cuts and everything, and my hair was down to mid butt.
I don't need to know that.
You know, so I just had them chop it off to the back of my shoulder blades. And they're like, "Are you sure you want to cut it that much off?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it'll be, probably that length again in 6 months."
Hold on, I gotta jam real quick.
Yeah. There you go. Look like a lion with untamed mane. Yeah. I know my sister was like really horrible with that. Her hair would get knotted up easier than mine because she had really curly hair, right? And she'd come to me to cut her hair a lot of times, right? And then she's like, "Oh my God, I want this, this, and that." She'd pick something out and I'd be able to do it. Like she'd show me a style she want done and I could do it. And she goes, "Oh, Jen, what do I do? What do I do?" And I go, "What?" She goes, "I need you to fix my hair. I got a knot in my hair and I just cut it out," right? She cut a chunk out of the back of her hair where it just was a huge chunk at the nape of her, like the back base of her skull. Actually, a huge hole with no hair. Like, how you expect me to fix this? Oh yeah. You know how I learned the French braid? Like basketball practice. Yeah. Believe it or not, I was into basketball. But, 8th grade basketball practice, that's where I learned it. You're not going to get by without playing basketball when you're 5'11", at 14. I have like in between. My hair can go curly or it can go, like if I let it air dry, it stays curly. If I comb it out while it's drying, it'll go wavy. Oh yeah. I learned French braid from watching somebody else do it. And I turned around and just did it. Somebody shows me how to do something. I can do it. What Bible? I was 5'11" then, and by the time I was out of high school, I was 5'11 3/4. Of course, I've shrunk since then because I'm past 50 and we all start to shrink. So I'm probably 5'10" and a half, 5'10". If I'm You're only 5'4". That's okay. How tall are you, Nugget? 5'5"?
Yeah. They don't even know the exact height.
I was doing that with one of my older daughters. I was joking around with her.
Hello, Fred. Hey, buddy.
I was joking around with her because she went and got this van. You know, her and her husband, her new husband, went and bought a church van. Okay. And I'm like, why in the heck would you buy a church van, right? Anyway, so this church van, you look at it, it seats 9 people at least. And then that's not counting the front seats. That's 9 in the back. Yeah, she's gonna call.
Damn it, Freddie.
Then I go, what? You plan on having a baseball team? Because there was 2 kids in the back. You know, my grandson and granddaughter. And I'm like, you plan on having a baseball team? And she said, ha ha, very funny, Mom. I go, no, really. I mean, your dad and I had a basketball team because we had 5 kids. And then I said, but you ruined that because you're a little person.
I'm taller than her and she's older than me.
She's like, I think she's only like 5 foot, 5'1". She tries saying that she's 5'3", but
she is not.
She's like 3 inches shorter than you.
I don't care for any sort of sport. They do not interest me. There is no food, therefore I do not care.
Right? That's a lot of gas, too. I was like, why in the heck would you want a church band? And then she's like, because he has 2 kids, she has 2 kids. I said, still, that's like 5, 6 open seats there.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's also not like a regular car couldn't fit them anyway.
Yeah, because those seats are pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm like, you could probably seat more than that, but
I think she just wanted to show off, saying, "Oh, I'm better off than you." She is not. She's not, by the way. But you know how she is.
She's just weird. She does things impulsively. I don't know.
She does, and she tries to seem better than us. It's not
better than her siblings. Period. But yeah,
she didn't get top class in sophomore year. So
you better measure because she could have shrunk.
True.
You think you might have shrunk Cheryl? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But that's what I'm like. I was, I know I skipped off topic here and, all that, but that's my point though. It's like everybody comes out here and this one's wrong and that one's wrong. And if you sit back and just watch and just observe, you can understand why some people are getting angry when they're not being heard, when they feel like they are not being respected, when boundaries are getting crossed that shouldn't be crossed. You're talking about, yeah. That's right. You shrunk in the time I was talking. Oh, well. But in the time you were talking, yeah. And I do understand that misunderstandings happen. But you could see where there are some that could eventually be healed and some there's no going back. There is no going back for some of this stuff. Yep, boundaries. There are some things that I see that there's a future in healing. And then there's situations like with certain people like Bob and that area. I can see that, yeah, probably not a good idea, But I will say that once you get away from those situations, you feel 100% better that you don't have that stress from those connections, those relationships. You might feel frustrated right now, some of you. But you know what I'm saying? It's a relief. When you kick a narcissist out of your life or you cut them off, it's such a relief. It's such a relief. And they can do whatever they want and they can say whatever they want and they can play victim or whatever. It doesn't matter. There's people that see what's going on. Sally! Hey, beautiful. So happy to see you. Just got you gonna go to bed and just relax. Well, it is late for you. It's like midnight-ish. I'm thinking midnight-ish. Yes, I'm from the Midwest. We make up our own language here. We bastardize the English language.
America bastardizes the English language.
Oh,
It's 1 a.m. Get it right.
1:40 a.m.
You should
Oh,
probably go to bed.
dang, girl. Mm.
That is way too late. I say as I stay up regularly to that time on school nights because I have a problem. I have trouble sleeping, okay?
I was feeling and healing, but when I got that call, it broke me. And yeah, I think that there's a lot of mess here and there. I'm in my bed. Broken made me stay awake. Yes, that's right. Blame it on Broken. Everybody else does. I'm just going to throw you right under the bus there. Okay, Shug? I'm going to throw you right under the bus there. It's okay. She'll forgive me. She'll call me tomorrow and she'll forgive me. Oh my gosh. Oh. Scarlett pulling out the Milli Vanilli reference. And pulling out the Milli Vanilli. Well, don't forget my number. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, when I see Granny Fanny stuff and some of the references he makes, I'm like, oh, I get that. Oh, dude, I get that. Oh, I get that. Like, nice reference, you know? Long as you take me to the hospital tomorrow, okay? If I really threw you under the bus, I would probably take you immediately. I wouldn't wait for the next day. That's what I love. Hey, Tinks. What's up? KB. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to see you. Hope you're feeling all right, honey.
Sorry, I looked away for a minute.
Just now, when I saw Granny Fanny's post, oh, do I need to read this? Do I need to read this? Oh no. If it's too bad, I don't know, man. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What chicanery. See, and that's like, I didn't really know him. And I used to use the word chicanery. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He has the same freaking dictionary I have. No. Okay, let's see. Okay. Checking my messages. There we go. Let me look. What chicanery is he up to? Would you quit? You guys blowing up my phone while I'm trying to.
We're not blowing up your phone. Just put on Do Not Disturb. What the hell?
Okay, let's see. Some of the titles, though, just so original too.
Oh,
Let's see. Let's see what he did. Supports. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. You have to go look for yourselves. Oh my goodness. Like photobomb that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Photobomb that. Oh my. Hey, anything for a click and a view. I support stubbing toes. Oh my god. Yes, tell April we love her and we're thinking about her. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, okay, people don't understand is he's trolling for fun. He's not trying to be malicious. Not trying to be hateful. He's pointing out what a lot of people are thinking. He's just adding a little pizzazz to it. You can't with him. I want to know how much you have to mute yourself when you're on panel, Amy. I mean, I'd be spitting drinks out my nose. Like, I mean, I drink Dr. Pepper, yes, and that'd be burning if I was on panel with him. Yes, exactly. Here's the thing. There's being malicious, like a lot of these people out here, they do drama and they're malicious about it. They're hateful. And then there's people that are handling it with humor, the way it should be handled, like just a trolling kind of, you know. Yeah, right. It is the bomb. And he's handling it with humor. Oh yeah, I don't think he would. Yeah, well, I mean, this is what I'm seeing. What I've seen, and from what you've explained, I'm just an observer, is everything that you have been through and done has been in the interest of your friends, to protect your friends or what you thought they were going through. Um, I do see that, and I don't know if you would are willing to admit this or not. I feel like you've been manipulated and used by some people for that purpose. Yeah, because I laugh so much. I would be too. I'd be laughing. But I do laugh a lot on mine, but he puts a smile on my face even when I'm sad. He makes me giggle. He makes a lot of people giggle. And I think that's what the purpose is. He's taken a lot of this stuff and he's taken the um, hatred and the malicious and the just turned it about. You know what I mean? In a way, people don't realize he's de escalating a lot of situations that could become worse by using humor. Um, that's my opinion. But I see a lot more than people realize. I do see a lot more than people realize. And I know some people will think this person's terrible because they've done this or that. But what are the motives? What are the reasons this person did that? Okay. Um, we don't know if we weren't privy to the conversation or the pressure they were put under. Yes, exactly. He's clowning. He is. And he's doing a phenomenal job. Hey, Aussie, beautiful girl. Um, and that clowning is de-escalating things, you know? And when he says, "Oh, maybe we should do this," he's saying it with sarcasm. He's not meaning, "Hey, let's go do this." He's saying, well, by that, let me just say this. I've seen a lot of things that have been twisted. I've seen a lot of things twisted where I've witnessed what was said, right? For my own from in my own ears, and then heard it flip back around and twisted when it came to, I'm going to be honest, Nikki. That she's taken some things that were said and just flipped them around and then added stuff to it. And it's like, where'd you get that? I was there when what was said was said. And that was not what was said. And then she'd be like, somebody told me this. Well, then that somebody's a moron because that's not what was said. Like, who gave you? My first thought process is, where'd you get your information from? Bad News Bill? I mean, because that guy never tells the truth. Hey, David. Good to see you, sweetheart. The old flipperoonies. That's true. It's like, and I'm one of those that did. Yes, it got twisted, Amy. It got all twisted. We showed that video on retros, and that's not true. Okay. Everybody knows I love retro. That she's amazing. Mort's Ruse. Hey, Ginger. Hi, Mort's Ruse. Good to see you. Oh, thank you for your comment on my video. I appreciate that, Morts. But there's a lot of us that can be neutral in some things. But I'm one of those weird people that details matter. Like if I hear something,
Weird. That's normal.
Well, there's a lot of people that don't. Like
those are people who are ignorant.
It's like I'll hear for myself and see what happens, right? And then I'll notice somebody else said, "Oh, this happened," and they'll be like, "It's the game of telephone." We said that was her, and we were joking. That video was. Everybody knew it was a clown. Everybody knew that was clowning. Oh my gosh. Hey, Tam Tam. Hey, girl. Oh, no. No, not a day off. Not a day off. Not one. I mean, she'd be a millionaire by now if she had been getting paid for it.
What?
Nikki, she goes on live for like 5 hours every night. Every night. Every night. I don't know, man. I'm sure I bore the hell out of you guys. I'm sure I do, but oh my god. You know, if I want to go to sleep, I'll just turn on her. I mean, oh, okay, because her voice isn't too bad, her voice isn't too bad, but it's like ASMR with the clicking. Well, Tinksy, it happens all over. It does happen all over. It does, and yeah, stay lost, Marie. Stay lost. I'm not giving you a map. I don't want to give you a map. I want you to be safe in your little Marie land. Yeah. I think things have gone way off the rails, way off the rails. It's okay. I get it. I get it. I mean, I would feel a very hurt. I would feel very emotional if I were in some of y'all's positions. I'm going to say that. And I have been before. So I am not going to tell anybody how they should feel or what they should feel because that is not my place. It is not my place to tell anybody how to feel, but I will say that it got really out of hand really freaking fast. And everything has everywhere. It's and Amy is my friend, but I'm just gonna chill out and watch. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Your ass isn't blinking. Move.
And that's what I mean. I think more people need to put themselves in each other's shoes. You know what I mean?
I need it more.
You know, more people need to put each other. You know, how would you feel if that was you? You know. Oh no, it isn't okay to call somebody's parents at all. Yeah, you were told you were wrong for feeling how you felt broken, and yeah, and no, no, you weren't. Um, and we don't know, unless you're in that person's shoes. But exactly, I think that a lot of things were taken out of context. I think that a lot of um, assumptions are happening in one area. I think, yeah, right. You will always have a special place in your heart for Tinksy. I know you will, Amy. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. People don't understand when it comes right down to it, when the family starts getting called, when the kids start getting, you know, dragged into it. As you've heard from one of my children, I don't think anybody wants to call my daughter.
You don't. And if you get my number, I'm fucking calling the cops for harassment. Because I'm a minor. And you shouldn't be messaging me. Otherwise, you're a pedophile.
No, exactly. And people don't understand it unless it's actually come to that point where, you know. And when you're accused of doing things you aren't doing, it's ridiculous. I would always defend the babies. Oh, my phone's going. I was wondering what that. Okay. Like, oh, yeah. No kidding. Look, Tixie, I get it. She's not. I think you're both hurt. You're both hurt. Okay. Another reason, and I feel maybe you need to handle that together. Maybe you, Tinksy, maybe you and Amy need to talk together. Tinksy, I understand. I went through this out here myself of being slandered and lied about. But you know what? You kiss you're friends with the person who did it to me. What do you expect? If you knew the level of harassment I went through, you wouldn't be sucking face with 71. But I want nothing to do with all that. Uh, yeah. I think you should calm down and stop acting this way right now. I mean, Tanksy, I get it. You're upset, but Amy's upset and has every right to feel that way, too. I mean, when it comes to your family, oh, okay, you never witnessed anything. Okay. She only went publicly everywhere slandering me and saying I was doing shit to that I never did. So that's okay. That's okay. You know what? I think that maybe it would be a good thing if you left, Tinksy. I love you to death, but I don't want this in my chat. I do not want this in my chat. I think that it's her perspective. She isn't trying to lie. Her truth is different than your truth. What is going on here is she saw you in a chat where a person was calling her family, was doing things to her family, honey, and it felt like a betrayal to her, you know? So she isn't lying. This is the place she's coming from, honey. Now, does everybody believe that you were a part of that? No. But basically what Amy's saying is you're supporting that behavior by being there. Okay? That's what she's pointing out. She is trying to tell you she is hurt. It's coming from a hurt place, Tinksy. That she feels that you're supporting that happening to her family. That's all she's trying to say. Now, that may not be what you're doing, but being around it is that's how she feels. No, okay, okay, I'm going to tell you, I love you to death, Tinksy. You never supported anything because you didn't see it happen in your presence. Okay. I'm going to say it. How many people during the Holocaust did things happen to because it didn't happen in their presence? Okay. Let's just put it that way. And you're right, Scarlett. She isn't lying about the call to her family. Nikki's admitted that publicly, bragged about it. Okay. No, I'm not saying you can't defend yourself. I'm trying to explain where she's coming from. No, and Amy says, I never said she was a part of it. I said she sits with the people who did it. That's where she feels hurt, Tinksy. She doesn't believe you did anything. She just is hurt because and feels betrayed because you sit with the people that did do it. That's all. I think there's a miscommunication here, doll. Right, Michelle, you're right. Sorry. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, yes, exactly. Well, she just smoke a blip and bring their tambourines. There you go, kumbaya. And see, that's Okay, I was just twice for something else, and I never supported Nikki for her doings. I don't. Nikki knows that. Okay, then that's clarified. Okay, everybody here, Tinksy did not support what Nikki did. She never supported Nikki into story. But I will say this too, there's a lot of times people end up in chats that these things happen in, or they come in after it's happened, and then they're none the wiser to it till afterwards too. They just come in to say hi to people, and then they're dragged in the middle of it. So there's that. I don't. That's what she's saying, Scarlett. She only went to Nikki's twice. Um, Tinksy's saying she only went there twice, and that's it. But she's not. But Tinksy, she's not trying to lie. She's just see. This is where things have gotten blown up, right? Because Amy does love you. I think that you were sitting in a chat that was causing Amy pain, and you were supposed to be her friend. That's where the issue sits. And she may, and I'm just saying this, she may have come in after and had no clue that was going on. But with Amy pointing it out, then thank you, Amy. And I'm sure that you guys can work out something, whether it's just resolution where you don't talk about each other, or you actually get to the root of what's going on and explain to her how you feel, because that's all it is. Amy was very hurt by that. That's all. And you were hurt. Most of this chat support who called and harassed my it is. I'm off to sleep. I love you. Good night, Marie. Thank you, sweetheart. And you know what? I don't think I think that this can be repaired if you just talk it out privately, Tinksy. And I think that's where a lot of things happen is things get blown out of proportion, and you can always heal. You can always heal. Exactly, Betty. I think that can be easily resolved, as Ginger says. There just needs to be communication between the both of you. Exactly, Michelle. Michelle, girl, we need to start a healing channel. We're getting our zens. That's where you're getting, okay, you're miscommunicating here. The miscommunication, Tinksy, is she's not saying you're doing it. It's you're sitting with them. That's all. All you have to do is talk to Amy. Amy's unblocking you, honey. You girls can work it out, okay? You guys can work it out. Yeah. I think that the more people that are pulled into it, the more there is a chance of miscommunication. Yeah, right? You Zen mode. Yes, Michelle is right. You do this privately, and that you handle it with each other. Okay? It's not like you've lost any friends over this. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. You have to be open to communication. See, you have to be open. See, all of us are telling you she's not saying that you did anything maliciously or hateful, Tinks. She's not. She's just trying to explain how she feels, and you have to be open to listening to that. And then she can be open to listening to how you feel because you guys had a 5-year friendship. Okay, Tinksy, and she did that because you love each other. That's why. She wasn't doing that to be malicious or hateful. She was doing that to show you where she trusted you and loved you. Well, okay, I'm going to tell you she's not out here running her mouth about you all the time. Okay? She probably okay. Tinksy, a lot of times people block each other um for small periods of time because they're not in the place where they could talk at that time. They need to sort through their feelings. Um and they don't want to see that other person for a while so that they can process things, okay? And um when you're both coming from a hurt place, especially when you shared a long-term friendship like that, it's easy to be triggered. And if um, blocking you keeps her from reliving that or feeling triggered, then that's what she does. You have to do that for your own preservation sometimes, you know? Um, I think people got to understand sometimes if you're blocked, like, don't take it personal. Yeah, it's communication you need to be open for. Um, a lot of times if people block you, they don't just do it out to be hateful. They do it for their own process, for their own healing journey, okay? They're not ready and it takes them a while to process through that. You don't lie about a person nonstop and such sensitive. Okay, yet again, you are not listening, okay? I think you have a hard time understanding what's going on, okay? There's a lot of us that are seeing what's going on, okay? You're not willing to listen to what she's trying to say. See, it's talking at a person instead of opening up and listening to them. Okay, you have to be like, write it down, write through like a few questions down, and work through those questions one by one, and try listening to the reasoning behind that. She blocked you. Expressing how she felt is not lying. That's what you don't understand. This is how she sees it from her perspective. Just like your perspective is she's lying. She was trying to tell you you were sitting with people that were doing things to her. But you're not getting that through your head. Okay? There's such a thing as being neutral, and I've done it. I've walked the tightrope. She said she's going to unblock you on Messenger, Tinksy. And then she's going to talk with you on Messenger so that you can hash things out. She's open to that. I can tell you're very hard headed. Stop being a hardhead. Don't make me knock the fairy dust out of your ears. We love you, Tinksy, but you got some fairy dust in them ears. And I debunked her more than once. She's going to unblock you on Messenger, honey. She said that. She's going to unblock you so you can have a conversation. But I want you both to take the approach of listening to the other, not talking at each other. I want you to really listen. Okay? Listen to each other. Don't just listen to respond. Listen to understand, please. They're very strong-willed women. Yes, they are. But when something like this comes up, you get blinded by blinded by the little ifms, and not what's really happening. Okay, because it's a one-way road with her, and she's not listening. Always care about her, but it's not just how she. Yeah, you have to understand where she's coming from too. You got to put each other in each other's shoes. Here's the thing. I hate for you two, with the history you have with each other. You know what I'm saying? The love that you have had for each other to uh, throw that all away. Okay? Don't throw it away. Do not throw it away. Yes. You also got to understand that what you see is your perspective, what she sees is her perspective. There is a middle ground. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Michelle. I see it too. You can tell how much they care about each other. And I think that's okay. And so if you know very well what happened, do you see what everybody else is seeing? There's a lot of us that understand you were at the wrong place, the wrong time, and Amy was hurt, and you were, you know, there was that. Amy, unblock me now here on YouTube. Okay. Are you going to be respectful to each other? Because I can see Amy's trying to be respectful. She's not talking bad about you, Tinksy. She's not dragging you. Seeing people fall apart on this platform. And Michelle, and that's why I'm speaking out. And if more of us speak out and try to help people process and mend and heal, then this a lot less of this fighting would happen. Misunderstandings, you know what I'm saying? Instead of okay, instead of I want everybody to think about this. Instead of listening to shit stirrers, instead of the oh, she's bad mouthing you crap. Instead of listening to the shit stirring going on, I want you to focus on the positive things that these people are saying about each other. I want you to focus on that. And in fact, if you're going to stir anything, don't shit stir. Be like, Amy, if you're going to run to Tinksy and say, Amy said anything, why don't you say, Amy said she always loved you, Tinksy. Amy said she loves you. You always hold a special place in her heart. How about that? Instead of, oh, she's doing this. See, the problem is, Tinksy, you sit with one of the biggest shit stirring waffles out here. Okay? And that person is evil beyond evil. And you have no clue. Here's the thing. I don't condone or support Nikki about many things she's doing. But that doesn't mean I have to agree with all the things Amy is doing. Isn't that nope. And you're right. You're right. You shouldn't condone everything one person or the other says and does. Right? And I get that. Because it takes time to unblock people. It's not like, oh, magic genie. Right? Just see, this is what I was saying to Scarlett. I will always love her and will always care about her. Needs some space to work it out. sometimes it takes time to process things, just like Sally and Scarlett. Oh no, you bitches is getting back together. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna have a choice if I have to knock your heads together. You girls, I know you need your space right now, but you two, you guys love each other. And you've been through way too much together to give up on each other. Yeah, and I know. And it's you're being very clear, but I think there's more people involved in it though, Tinksy. I think that's where it's getting all mixed up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's getting all mixed up because there's just too much this side, that side bullshit, you know? I think you guys need to push all this side, that side bullshit away and mend what you guys have together and figure it out. Damn, damn, you're just getting everybody blocking you, aren't you, Tinksy? The fact that Tinks didn't support Nikki, but she was in a chat when Nikki was hurting Amy. I think that's the problem. The thing is, it's the timing. Like I said, I've been known to pop in a chat that said shit that I didn't approve of before I got there and didn't know what happened. You know what I mean? There's misunderstandings that happen like that all the time. But, ugh, might talk to text. Hey, Jameson, what's up, girl? Amy knows who I'm referring to. Oh, hello, dude. If it's Amber, mm, mm, that one. Mm-mm. See, Tinksy, I see a lot more than you know I see. I know you all go way back, but dang. Yeah, I have a ton of anger built up. This has been happening nightly since August. Yes, that's understandable. Am I supposed to walk around acting like it's okay? No. People should be happy I've kept it together as well as I have. And yeah, I can understand the anger. Oh, okay. You're not talking about Amber. Okay. 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 Well, that's something that you guys can figure out. Okay. That's not something that's meant for my chat. Mm-hmm. Well, when I've been there, Amy, I get it. I went through months and months of hell, and it's like these people wouldn't shut the hell up. And I was on my own with that. And I'm like, where is this shit coming from? You know? Um, I swear half the time they do it for content. And they don't care if you've been friends or not. But I see, and it's and one excuse after the another with the whole gonna call the dad. Then or stepdad. Then gonna call this and got and then make you see the counter moves that they do and the snaky shit. Just ooh. Well, yeah, you're right, Michelle. Amy's just a I tell you what, Amy's a little pistol. Amy's well, I shouldn't say little because she's a tall woman, right? But still, she's a passionate girl. No, and you're not hurting anyone. Uh, I'm jelly. Your favorite sub sandwich tonight? Mmm. See? That's an even better topic.
It's 8:21.
Well, you all, I don't know who's going to go live tonight. Everyone, including Amy, can go wherever wants, say whatever they want. But if I go somewhere, then it will be twisted. Just saying. I don't think anybody's angry at you. This is between you two. Hey, Tiff. Um, for doing, going where you want. I don't think that's the thing. I think that Amy felt that as friends, that there was some type of loyalty there that she should have been afforded. I could be wrong. But I mean, I'm not Amy. But that's what I think the general feeling I'm getting from it is that she felt that maybe, and I'm sure that you've defended her in places. I've seen you defend Amy before, you know. But you also know that when Amy's going, or, she's be honest, Amy, you're hot headed. You're passionate. I would say you're a part Italian at least. You're a very passionate girl. Love you too. Love you too. Okay, it does make sense. It doesn't make sense she never reached out to me privately. Probably because she was so angry at the time. Sometimes we do things when we're angry, right? I mean, anybody that has seen Amy, oh yeah, she's just enjoying her sandwich, damn it. Let a woman eat her sandwich. Dang. Can't a woman eat her sandwich in peace? Enjoy every single bite. Yeah, you gotta tell us what kind of sandwich it is. To get the full we jealous effect, you gotta be jelly.
You know what I'm jealous of? The fact that you're not getting my damn sister.
Did she message?
8:24, dude.
I waited there till almost 8:50 the other day.
I'm just saying, she better not be freezing in the cold.
No, she won't
Or
be.
someone getting killed.
Are really nasty. Is anybody going live in a bit? Because I have to go pick up my kid.
Yeah, or your other kid's gonna murder you.
Yeah, I got to go pick my daughter up from her job. Oh my God. Tiff, they just changed their minds. She's like, I don't know.
What are you doing, buddy?
Can we get Granny Fanny to go live? Because he's much funnier than Ginger, because Ginger's just this, do-gooder.
Hi, handsome. Can I help you, sir?
Damn, Ginger, why do you gotta be so nice? Yeah, see if you will. I gotta go pick up.
Can I help you?
I gotta go pick up Sage.
Oh my God, my cat's a fat bug.
Anyway, I got her messaging me. I have to go pick her up, and it's 15 minutes away. So, hey, Sagacious, I'm just ending this to go pick up my daughter. I'm like, you gotta find a place for us to meet. Okay, somebody put it out there. Make him go live. Yeah, Amy just unblock you, Tinksy. Now just love her for damn sakes. You need to love her. You need to love her as much as Siren loves Robbie. Okay, maybe not that much. I'll see you on the flip side. I always say that at the end too. See you on the flip side.
Yeah, no.
Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Yay. I hated you guys not getting. No, we all did. I went. She had to pee, and now she has to pee again. I have to pee too. I call it a bio break though, because I'm classy bitch like that, you know.
I'm gonna unplug the Wi-Fi.
Tinksy says she gotta love her first. That's right.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I am going to end this, and you all need to go live. Somebody needs to go live. Tiff, freaking Amy. We'll hang out at yours. We'll hang out with Granny Fanny, whoever is going live. And we will continue this Ask Kissathon and makeup session wherever we can. Okay? I love you guys. Catch you on the flip side.